Hello everyone and welcome back to the Greatest Football Analysis Show. Today we are obviously in the studio. My name is Vuj, my co-host Poet will be joining me very soon. The greatest comment last week on Friday was, I almost cried when I saw the video's length. So did a girl when she saw the length of my... Okay. However, how's it going? How are you, Poet? You're looking hella cute.
I've come today as dressed as Lion King.
What's that Macklemore song?
Oh, here's Arizona, it's cold.
We'll fight till it's over, everybody dance up.
Till the again go down.
I always forget words of songs.
Yeah, most Jamaicans do.
But we got a couple comments, obviously, as always, Poet. Last week, we got a few complaints, our energy was low, but the week of football was pretty bad. So I can apologise, but also not apologise. Got a comment here. Vuj looking like a pansexual Italian pianist. I'll take that. Vuj needs to chill out, because man's going to start making me swing from homosexual, not going to lie. He's trying to say, you're trying to beat. Last week, Vuj, the premise on a mad thing, glitch in a matrix. This week, Vuj, football is a bit boring. It makes me want to do drugs. Hey, what can I say? My mind switches a lot with how it thinks. Vuj looks like a Serbian Calvert-Lewin. Vuj, I take stuff way too deep, really turning homosexual. Come on, hashtag homie, sexual, love the homies. Vuj, I take stuff way too deep. What kind of nights has Vuj been having?
Ooh, tell us.
A philosophical one. You both look peng today.
Thank you.
Guys, thank you. Thank you for all the love, for all the homie love. But we have some football to talk about, though, Poet.
Yeah.
And United 5-0. Let's have a little praise for United. Beating RB Leipzig. And Dinky Sweg said, Man United 5, Energy Drink FC 0. Last season's final semi-finals, beating successive weeks, and tactics tonight spot on. OGS deserves some credit for this. Can't be a fluke to win against both teams within a week.
Totally agree.
Talk to me, Paul.
I'm really happy. This is the Man United that the fans deserve. This is the Man United that the people that have been wanting to see performance, they deserve this, man. Man United seem to be going in a better direction ever since Fred Flintstone and Max Saucy have been at the middle of the park. I've just seen something different, a little bit of balance. And then I think midweek they went Van der Beek, Pogba. I think Bruno was on the bench. And I just think Ollie's going, you know what? It would be nice to play all the best players, but sometimes you can't do that.
Sometimes it doesn't work, but this time it did. Shout out to Rashford with a hattie.
What?
He got a hattie, new era, bare hats.
Come on.
And Greenwood looking like prime Cristiano Ronaldo.
Fam, shout out Greenwood dedicating that goal to the people above. I have to respect that. This is how I want to see Man United play. I really do. But and I don't want them now to, after this great performance, my G, to be scared in the game of the weekend.
Who have they got on the weekend?
Arsenal.
All right, Arsenal United, talk to me.
I mean, I don't know, because the Chelsea United game was boring. It wouldn't surprise me if someone finishes 0-0 again as well. I want Man United to go for it though.
Yeah.
I support Arsenal, yeah, but go for it, man.
You want a good game?
Yeah, that's all I want.
That's what I want as well.
We make reactive content, and I see the comments talking about we say one thing one week and one thing the other week. I understand, but we're only speaking about what we're reacting to.
Yeah, it's hard to react when there's nothing good going on. It's
You're
difficult.
forcing it, innit?
It's like a breakfast is really bad and you review food and you're like, yeah, this one's a bit dead.
Do you know, but you have to review it because it's your brethren's cousin, so you can't say anything bad about it.
Exactly.
I don't want to be that YouTube channel.
Look, this week was bad, didn't it?
Yeah, you
Honesty thing.
Yeah, you know some presenters have got relationships with footballers and all of that.
Yeah.
I'm the same. Do you know what? I just feel like we're going to end up being disappointed.
You reckon this? So aim low and hope for the best. So it's going to be a 0-0.
I have no hope for that game.
I feel you. We've got a comment here, Poet, from Pookie. Pookie is not here, our right-hand man who holds the green screen. He's actually busy at the BBC today. But this is his official statement. United were lit. Marcus Rashford is a brilliant player and an incredible human. Mason Greenwood, what a finish. The improved strength and depth United have this season is so vital. And I have a very enjoyable European night. Sorry I can't be there today. I'll be back on Monday to celebrate Ollie exposing Arsenal as frauds. 3-0, big love is what he says for United against Arsenal.
What he is what I like to call a prisoner to the moment.
Yeah.
He's a big man. Jeez. And I think...
Who's 26A?
26A.
We're trying to figure out where delivery is going. Welcome, my G.
Hey, brother. We don't know where 26A is, man.
So do I. Actually showing on another side that GPS.
Where are you from, boss? Poland?
Yeah.
Lewandowski.
Wisla Krakow or Legia?
What would you say?
Lewandowski?
Lewandowski. About the football, I'm not so.
No
You know
football.
football? We love football
I
here,
was
man.
thinking you were saying Pujalos.
What's Pujalos?
You're more into the fighting.
Yeah.
He's fighter now, yeah. He's
Go
my
on.
friend.
You're strong though, look.
Give me a little.
We're growing together.
What is it? Give me a punch in my arm.
No. After you're gonna claim that, then they're gonna sack.
If anybody knows where 26A is, let us know. Shout out to Pujanovski, Polish fighter. But Barca Juve. Mad game, great football kick from Barcelona, I have to say. 2-0. You know what, though? If there was no VAR, I'm not saying, I don't want, no blaming VAR, but Juve had 2 goals, which were like, one toe was offside and the other one, like, one knee was offside. So Juve were mad.
Morata was running back. I said, 1-1, we're in the game. And then my Sky, if you've been following my Instagram, it froze. And then 2 minutes later, when it unfroze, it was 1-0.
That's the game these days, though. Yeah. You know, we do complain about VAR. I feel like I've accepted it now, and that's it, bruv. It could have been a 2-2, maybe debatable, but Barca 2-0 deflected the Benley goal. Messi with a nice penalty, and yeah, they take the win. But it could have gone anywhere. The score doesn't show the true nature of the game.
Barca's an interesting one, though.
Very interesting one.
Messi was trying to leave.
Yeah.
He done a YouTube video, got over 1 million views.
I'm like,
Raw.
no way.
And now he seems quite happy where he is. And the guy that apparently was the big problem at Barcelona is apparently getting fired.
Who?
I can't remember, some chairman guy. So Messi might be
Bartomeu guy.
Yeah, apparently he's going.
What do you think? Do you watch football?
Sugar. Sorry, doggy.
What do you think about the Super League plans? Bartomeu from Barca, the board of directors. Yeah, he has actually resigned from Barcelona. The guy who's been having the problems.
So maybe Messi can find it. Because you know what it is? I just think, Messi, if you stay there, you can rebuild this young Barcelona side that I see coming. Okay. Dybala went into the changing room after the game and said, Pedri, give me that shirt. He swapped shirts with 17-year-old Pedri. I'm just saying, Barca look kind of... I know the Real Madrid thing happened, but...
Yeah, but can Barca, with this young squad, do bits? Is Messi's time over? Let us know in the comments. But the one thing that I am a bit disappointed by is the Super League plans. It seems like Barca have agreed to 2022. They said we will join the Super League.
But that's because the Spanish league's not that good. And I don't know if the Premier League are going to go, well, we were sponsored by Barclay cards before. We said later on Barclay, we're just the Premier League now. We've invested a lot of money into English football. All of the teams in our league seem to have money, we're doing well. We're probably one of the most watched leagues across the world. We don't care about your problems.
I don't think it will happen, but it seems like there's an appetite for it to happen.
But it seems like the people...
JP Morgan have said they're going to put in bare money into it. US Bank.
I'm not for it, man.
I'm not for it, but do you reckon it will happen? Do you reckon the teams are greedy enough to go for it?
Nah, I think what they keep trying to do is put loads of things in the commercial light to change the perception of what younger individuals think. And this is what I say, it's down to the people to go,
Nah, we're not having it.
I'm supporting my local Brentford. I'm supporting my, you know what I mean? Like, keep football with the people. Don't give it to the elite. That's all I would say.
Well, let us know. Do you reckon Barca will go for the Super League? Where's the courier arrived for the food?
That ain't the food, though.
You see Ronaldo saying the PCR test is absolute bull-esh.
What do you mean?
He got coronavirus for the 3rd time positive. That's why he didn't play. Let's talk about this for a second.
No problem. Vuj is on a mat. Vuj, take your phone whilst you look for the food. Food? Yeah. I thought you was for the food. Hey, how are you? My friend was really scared. He felt like you had stolen the food and given it to your family. Thank you so much.
What was I going to say is, yeah, bro, the PCR test, how can man test positive 3 times? I don't understand.
He's not getting rid of it. It's not like he's had it, left it, he still has it.
How long's he had it for?
Yeah, but bro, my man's had it for like 10 months now. Like, what is this test saying, bro? That makes no sense. You're meant to, all right, cool, you have it, but then what? You've got it again and got it again.
No, it just doesn't leave your body.
Go on, Club, talk about the PCR test.
So there's a story from when typhoid, what's it called?
Typhoid.
Yeah, it was ravaging New York. Yeah. And there was one chef, she was called Maya, Typhoid Maya.
Okay. My
and she had it. She was asymptomatic. Yeah, so she didn't get ill, but she had the virus and she could infect other people. And she never got rid of it. And they actually put her in on an island in isolation because she would just infect people forever. And she infected so many households.
Of what, for what?
Typhoid.
Typhoid.
Yeah, and it's deadly.
I hear you, but I want to stay with... I want to stay with specific because I like when people do this to me. They take me over there, but I'm here.
Yeah,
I
but
know
so it's coming to that. So basically what can happen is that Cristiano Ronaldo is not shaking off the virus. He's not getting very ill, but the virus is present, is in his body, and his body is not killing the virus. He's not getting ill enough to actually be in bed or need oxygen because he's spiking and everything.
Do you believe this, Klopp, or is this just something you're trying to convince me? Because you know what, I can have feeling. If I said to you, do you love your son? I reckon I would hear it and feel it. I absolutely believe nothing you're telling me right now.
Right.
I mean that in the greatest respect.
I know that. I have 2 friends now that has been diagnosed with the virus. One felt ropey one day and then just been isolating afterwards and this and that. Felt a little bit down. The other one has felt like he had 2 weeks of hell.
Yeah. So are they both okay now?
Because one is,
Ronaldo's had 10 months of hell.
10 months? It's only like 3 weeks since he tested positive the first time. Yeah. It's not that long.
My man's got a rollie on. He looks mad happy with a rollie on, just chilling.
Yeah, and shaved his hair off.
Shaved his head.
I
don't
think
know.
it's nonsense.
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it and I'm like, it just doesn't make sense, innit? I don't know the science behind it, but just from my intuition. But let us know what you think. Is the PCR test? You know, we don't know enough, but let us know what you think about it.
I just think a really healthy athlete, and this is me ignorant by the way, a really healthy athlete, someone that really maintains their body and takes care of it, like Cristiano Ronaldo, like Zlatan, seem to have problems with it. But good old PM in our country, mate, he had it. He was out within a week.
Trump was out in like 4 days.
Trump was out in 4 days. I just think there needs to be a level of consistency that
there is no consistency.
Oh, so there's no consistency.
From what I'm seeing.
So why would I believe it?
This is what I really wanted to talk about. Antwerp 1, Tottenham 0. Antwerp haven't even got a logo on Google. Mourinho was pissed. But this is why I love Mourinho. Because even the way he uses social media, it's so Mourinho. He's sitting with his mask on, no players behind him, and he says, bad performances deserve bad results. Hope everybody in his bus is as upset as I am. Tomorrow 11 a.m. Training.
I'll be honest with you.
Mourinho.
He said, I wish I could make 11 subs. Do you know how many sandwiches? Do you know how much people will be fed?
11.
Foot long though.
Foot long, 6 inches, 12 inches.
Antwerp, from my understanding, is a small place in Belgium. This team's called Royal Antwerp.
Yep. Prince William and them, man.
The size of this L, you're talking, this is, and I love Jose, and I believe in Tottenham, but the size, the magnitude of this L.
It's absolutely humongous. And he even said before matches, always ask me why this player is not playing, why this player is not playing, why this player is not selected. Maybe now for a few weeks you don't ask me that because you have the answer. So I think that was a bit based on Dele Alli.
Yeah, what do you reckon? But did you watch the performance?
I didn't watch it. I saw a bad mistake in the middle, and I saw that the centre-back losing the ball, and obviously they scored. But I didn't see the performance. How was it? Did you see it?
Do you know why it was bad?
Why?
He didn't seem to take our responsibility.
No.
So like when things were going well, and I don't know him, so that might have been his way of expressing to himself, I'm upset, I don't know.
Yeah, let me eat some lettuce.
But I've watched the documentary.
Ah.
And I think that was a man that was pointing the finger, but he wasn't looking at himself. The whole thing was he's moaning about, listen, I was watching the game and I was Dele, like, come on bro, like you are talented. And I'm sticking to this. If he goes PSG, it's a cop-out. It just reminds me of when Gaza went Rangers.
You reckon? Do you reckon Dele's mentality isn't there for what Mourinho is after?
I just think maybe he's going through something right now.
Probably
I think he's going
private
through
thing, isn't it?
Yeah, he needs a little. He's going through a couple of things, but there's only so long you can use that as an excuse because you know what?
Eventually you've got
you have to do your job. Dele, Ali, you are way too talented to be letting this happen to you, my brother.
I've always thought like, I could see him on Love Island or, like a bit of influencing, not even on taking the piss thing. No. I could see Dele Alli being an influencer.
The hair.
You can just have, a couple of merchandise drops, you know what I mean? Doing an eye thing, TikTok, not even taking the piss. I literally can see him being more of an entertainer.
Dele Alli reminds me of a
personality.
A rapper.
Yeah.
You see, when they're on the come up,
they
remind me of me right now.
Yeah.
They are hungry. But you know when you get all the endorsement deals and lives
you think
good,
he's just a bit like,
you've lost that little bit of hunger.
I hear that.
Doesn't mean he don't love the game.
I hear that.
I think right now he's distracted, so he's lost the hunger. When he loses the distractions, the hunger grows. And before you know it, you're full up, eating a Welsh rabbit.
And I like that Mourinho went at him, a bit indirectly, but he also went at all the players.
Yeah, all of them.
I love how directly he said, you were all awful. And I love that he said, you want to win this league. You got Vuj on comment Sunday saying that we're going to win it, and we go Royal Antwerp and lose in the Europa League.
In a Belgium.
I know Kane, someone playing, but you had Bale. You had a good team out there.
Antwerp,
He's a legend.
They had heart, fam.
They had heart.
They had a striker. What country was he from? They just want love.
Congo. Was he Congolese, the striker?
I'm trying to say to you, fam. The love he wanted.
And he got the love.
It's Geordie's cousin.
Mourinho on social media is probably one of the greatest things I've seen. Because his last post in Burnley was him in the dressing room with all the players on their phones, and he's like, good result, good win. But like, look at everybody on their phones. And he's just there, like, looking at them. I love that he's utilising it in his very own Jose way.
And do you know what? That's what you got to do. Give it some personality so people connect it down to... Because at the end of the day, there's no point of us, like, saying our manager shouldn't have Instagram. Big man, the change is happening. The change is happening. You're not in control of it, so just get with it.
He's absolutely smashed it. But yeah, let us know. Will Tottenham come back with a vengeance on the weekend? Will they not? How bad was this loss? Will it affect their season? And how much do you love Jose Mourinho? For me, an angry Jose Mourinho is the best Jose Mourinho. And I think he's my favourite manager of all time.
Blood, Jose's the best.
He's my favourite manager of all time.
Jose's the best.
I used to hate him when I was like a proper like Liverpool like fanatic. I used to hate him. Like, oh, but you know why I used to hate him? Because he'd always get one over us. I was hating his success. But now, from a position of stepping back, Jose is the greatest manager.
If you are a tribal football fan, you will hate Jose Mourinho. If you are a football fan, you will love Jose Mourinho.
100.
And I can say I've got a bit of both, but I respect him.
Is Jose the greatest manager?
No, we got to put the J there now, man. I watched the documentary.
Jose.
Yeah, he said, listen, I've listened to Poeton comments on the Jose. It's Jose.
Jose Mourinho. Apologies for the Portuguese.
Sorry about that, Jose.
Arsenal 3-0 against Dundalk. You know, calm win. I don't think there's really much to say, but a mad glitch happened. The Dundalk manager, Filippo Giovinoli, was director of coaching at Met Oval in New York City up until just a few months ago. He wasn't allowed in the technical area at Arsenal tonight as he hasn't got a UEFA Pro coaching license. Glitch in the Matrix.
I'm just so proud of them.
They went
I was
for
slightly...
it. Dundalk, the Irish.
Was I...
Europa League.
I wasn't supporting them.
You were a little bit.
But I didn't mind if they
It's calm
scored.
if you support an underdog against your team. There's no rules on this show, as you know. And we are having a night.
Yeah, because the under-25s are playing.
Yeah.
So Reece was there.
You want them to do well.
Eddie. I want them to do well.
Dundalk.
But at least a little goal.
Yeah.
But like Jordy said, some Dundalking.
Another win here, which I was very impressed by, is Red Star Belgrade 5-1 against Slovan Liberec.
Strap to me, Vuj. I know you watched it.
Oh, no. 5-1. One of the most. I watch Red Star and Partizan whenever they play in Europe.
Good.
This was the greatest performance, apart from that Liverpool 2-0 win that Red Star have had in the Europa League or Europe in the last 4 years. Very good football. Katai, the man who got cancelled from LA because his wife was moving a bit mad on the Instagram.
Is it?
He scored a goal. He's playing really, really good, hitting the post.
What do you have to on Instagram?
His wife, when the BLM marches were happening, called the protesters animals. And he got fired.
He didn't do nothing.
I know, but his wife did.
One time my brother done something
And someone said you did.
and people went to rush me.
Oh,
I wasn't even in the country.
It's peak, because it's by association. So they're associating that he might be ignorant and a bit mad like her.
Well, the government does it.
Yeah.
If you rob someone and someone's standing there and you saw it, guilty by association. So I can't even...
You know what? And I think it's probably a better move for him. He's playing in the Europa League. He's already scored a couple goals. He's playing really, really well. But shout out to obviously El Fardu Ben, one of my favourite players, left-footed, killing it. But 5-1, good performance. And look at the little tifo. The tifo they did.
What's that mean?
And it says, every night I dream of a full stadium and we're all singing like we're crazy.
Now, this is what I'm saying. People, I know it sounds crazy.
How much effort that is, bro. Man has to go on the internet.
I know it sounds crazy.
Put all the cards on the seats.
I know it sounds crazy. If you get a European Super Elite League, that's gone.
That's what I'm saying. Super League, European, there's no point, bruv.
If you get a European Super Elite League, we don't even think about Red Star winning the Champions League because they beat Liverpool.
Yeah.
If you get a European, all the beautiful little
And
things
the
you love
Champions
about
League
football,
loses it's like shine. As is the Europa League in a way. It just makes it like so divided. Like, come on, but we already have a divided society. We already have gentrification. And now you want to gentrify football. That's what I hate about the Super League thing. It's them doing new builds in an area which is already doing quite well.
Klopp has something to say. Come,
They're
Kloppy,
making
man.
new builds where there's new builds. That's why the Super
fair.
League makes no sense, bruv.
Klopp, talk to us,
I
man.
totally agree. The Super League is bollocks, right? I'll say, do you remember there was one season where Barcelona had like El Clasico, Real Madrid and Barcelona, El Clasico like 3-4 times in a month. There was like, yeah, because they were in the cup and they played 2 games in the cup and then they were meeting in another league, or if it was Champions League and there was some kind of super game and stuff. And it was like, yeah, I got a bit bored. It's that kind of ruining the underdog story. And the underdog story is the best story. Look at Hollywood. As every great movie is an underdog story, right? It's never like, oh, the best team won again.
Like the Mighty Ducks and Karate Kid.
Yeah.
This video and photo,
Beautiful.
Paul, the Croatians, Hajduk Split,
Yes, I love
celebrated there was a big rivals of Red Star. They celebrated their 70th birthday in Croatia.
Man can't lose that views, man. And do you know what? I'm not here to say that underdogs are more important than the important things, but you know what? Things in life are like a car bonnet. You open it,
Bro.
they're all important. Do you know what's so mad?
Yeah.
This is what I think is upsetting. When you go to every league, every country will have a sense of culture in it.
Yeah.
And then the elite teams will kind of be exempt from that culture a little bit sometimes because they got more money and all of that. So if you put them all in one league, I don't think it's going to do as well as they think.
I don't think so either. I think it's going to get the fair weather fans there and people that are just sort of like, oh, I like Messi, I like Ronaldo, and that's about it.
Yeah.
And I think that's dead.
Because the people that, like, for example...
The real football fan won't watch the Super League.
So it means you'll be left to a bag of people that only tune in because the real football fans support it. So when something big happens, like El Clasico, everyone's... If you put that all in one spot, even in people's lives, they don't plan for that. They sit down when the calendar comes, you go, I want that, I can't wait to watch that game. If they're saying that every single week,
it's going to be a madness.
Come, I got to pick up the youths.
Yeah, there'll be too
I
much.
got a wedding to go to.
I'll put the championship.
Sorry, bro.
Veljko Paunovic, Reading manager, unbeaten, the greatest start of Reading in their history, I believe. They're top of the league, 1 draw, 7 wins. Already 6 points clear. Obviously, it's a long season, 40 games to play, man. I'm very happy for him.
Shout out Mikey D, Michael Donaldson over at Reading. We've had the talks.
They're killing it. They're killing it, bruv. They're killing it. He obviously won the Under-19s World Cup for Serbia a few years ago. He went to America, did really, really badly, and now he's at Reading, but he's such a motivator. And they released a video when he was speaking to the young Serbian players before the game against Brazil in the final. Bruv, I nearly started crying. The way he motivated these players, bruv. He was showing like pictures of their family. He was like, you know, you're doing this for your families, you're doing this for where you come from, you're doing this for your city, your country. Think of everything, how much you're going to make people happy. I feel like he was proper, and you could see all the kids were just, and they beat Brazil.
And this is, do you know why? You see in Serbia, what I've realised is it means something to be Serbian. You're very aware of what it means. So when you let people know about your history, your culture, you will beat Brazil in the final. This is why I don't know how England are going to win a World Cup. You cannot convince a Jamaican Raheem Sterling that he should do this for the Queen. Maybe Marcus Rashford now he's got an MBE, but I don't know how you're going to convince a changing room of people of loads of different cultures that you don't accept.
All right, boys,
that
do this for Jackie Potatoes. But Paul, Millwall. I've got a Reading, Watford and Millwall agenda this season. Okay. Last year was Brentford and Leeds and Fulham. Obviously, Fulham went up. 2 out of 3 I got. This year for me, it's Watford, Reading and Millwall.
Watford for Troy Deeney.
Yeah, and Ivic, the Serbian manager.
Lit.
A Reading for Paunovic and the youngsters there.
Why Millwall?
Millwall because it's just Millwall, isn't it?
I think Millwall is a neglected part of football in English football.
Have you been Bermondsey, bruv?
Bruv, you can't. You know what they try and do?
It's
they
mad.
try and hide them away. They're here.
They're here, bruv.
And guess what? I'm with you. They're here. They went Wembley and started fighting each other. They're here.
They're here to stay.
They took a lion. There was 4 lions.
Yeah.
They took one and made their own team. It was meant to be 4 lions on a shirt. They said no. We want one.
They took
and
one.
they made a team.
Bruv, Millwall with the geezers, Stoney's on. I'm not going to go into all the political stuff, but Stoney's on, geezers, fighting each other.
They might not like me there, but it doesn't matter.
They might not like me there, but that's it.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, bloody foreign, let's go home. I'll be like, you know what?
I know where I stand with you.
I think I will go home. If I'm there at the den and they're like, where are you from? Serbian. You're not from, get out of here, you bloody foreign. I'll be like, you know what, Alan? I'm out.
Yeah.
And that's, you know what? I wouldn't even be angry.
No. I might even ask them to book me the ticket.
Could you give me an Oyster card I could borrow? But in terms of where I know where I stand, I know where I stand.
And you're sitting down.
I'm coming back to manage Liverpool. Scary.
Poor Roy Hodgson after he's doing great things at Palace. Look at you horrible
good
people.
Oh, yeah, now he is, but Liverpool, we don't like him. Liverpool supporters don't like him.
Top 3 scariest players.
Hulk, just for the name.
Okay.
Diego Costa.
Diego Costa, yeah, and Pepe.
I'm going Vidic, Vinnie Jones, and Suarez for the biting.
Steve McManaman,
Yeah.
Michael Owen, and John Barnes. They're all Liverpool, but I can explain why. Scary to think that you could be Steve McManaman and after all of that, just wear Hawaii shirts when you've never been Hawaii. Michael Owen, you were skinnier than me.
Cucumber.
Now you look like the egg that fell off the wall. And last but not least, John Barnes, for very obvious reasons.
Fair.
That's scary.
I would go Hazard as well for the back off.
Oh, that's scary.
Hazard's back off is crazy, so I'll put in Hazard as well. But we end with some comments, as always. Leave your top 3 scariest
That
players.
is crazy, bro. I just realised what you said, you know.
The back.
I didn't hear that. I don't know what I heard, but you said Hazard's back off, innit? What is wrong with you? That is scary in the sense of, why are you saying that?
Imagine he comes out with Frenchies on, like French pants.
Why would you be imagining this?
I don't know. I wouldn't be.
No, I hear you. You're just.
I'm not attracted to Hazard.
You just like funny situations. Like you
Yeah.
Just, yes, I hear
So
you.
I'm imagining Hazard in Frenchies and Tigo in heels.
What? Tigo in heels?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And like the red makeup. I have thought of Tigo in heels, genuinely. Think about it.
No.
Okay, but you have because you see the image in your head now. But it's funny.
No, I can see the heels.
The heels thing.
But Tigo's wearing a tracksuit. So.
Yeah. With the tracky.
Yeah, I'm
and
not
he's just
letting
there
go.
like waiting to go in the dance thing. Nah, bruv. My head's gone. But look, more comments. Shout out to the black Jamaican keeper Andre Blake helping lead Philadelphia to the top of the MLS table. And he's Jamaican. Okay.
Sorry, I've just got Tigo in heels. I need to
I told you.
You just. I need to get
Austrians
out.
speak only German, by the way. Klopp confused us with Switzerland. At 1442, we had a mad glitch in the Matrix last show.
Go on.
Look at this one. Another glitch in the Matrix. As soon as Vooch has Bielsa, a man who looks just like him appears into the frame.
Oh my God.
And he's got a trachea on and everything. That is mad, bruv. Poet and Guardiola. Forget about money. Poet and Ollie. He spends so much money. Poet, it can't be something this week and something else the next week. It's all good, though. There are no rules.
I'll make it very clear for you.
Are there any rules?
For you, I guess, you can't compare Pep and Ollie. That's like comparing your mum and a random woman on the street. You gotta respect your mum. You gotta respect Pep. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's been there for 10 years. Tell me all the things that you're really happy that he's achieved.
Have a nice. But guys, look, I've got my Turkish breakfast to eat. It's gotten really, really, really cold. We hope you've enjoyed the show. It should be longer than 24 minutes. And on Monday, we're back with some absolutely great games. Make sure you guys, as always, are having a nice, happy Halloween, trick or nice, all that good stuff.
I'm cutting your hair, fam. We've got some great games. So make sure, I'm cutting your hair.
I thought that was decent presenting.
Oh, great games. Oh my Lord. Make sure you come back next week, Monday, 9 a.m.
Tune in
sharp.
and leave a comment.
Oh!
And a like.
Oh! I'm dying.
That was
right.
me.
Oh.
That subscribe as well. But guys, subscribe and like. And yeah, we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Have a good life.
Love you.